If you're searching the hidden truth behind her affair, or what really happened in my wife's affair, or why did she cheat, I already know what you're feeling, my friend. You don't just want facts. You want to know if you were being played the whole time. And I want you to listen to me clearly. You want to know what was happening behind your back while you were being loyal, my friend. And I'm going to tell you something that most people will not tell a man. Understand this, my friend. The affair isn't where the betrayal usually starts. It's where it finally shows its face. Tonight, I'm going to pull back the curtain, my friend, not to torture you with details, but to give you something better than details. And that is clarity, power, and a standard. Because, my friend, if you keep chasing the hidden pieces the wrong way, you will stay trapped in that detective mind forever. And a man can't rebuild his life while his mind is still living in the back room of her betrayal. However, my friend, before we dive into the content, I'm asking for a huge favor, and that is for you to tap the like button below. When you tap that like button below, you're helping this video get pushed into the algorithm so more men that has been hurt by their wives' betrayal can find this video. And by you tapping that like button, you are helping these men. So do me that favor and tap the like button. It's like this, my friend. Your mind move into a control room. Like you got screens up in your head. One screen is the memory of when you found out. One screen is the moment you miss. One screen is her face when she lied. One screen is him. One screen is you wondering how you did not see it sooner. And you keep checking those screens all day. Not because you enjoy pain, because your brain is trying to answer one dangerous question. How do I make sure this never happened to me again? So you start chasing the hidden truth, the real timeline, the real feelings, the real reasons. And here's the part nobody says out loud. You're not just chasing answers, my friend. You're chasing dignity, because betrayal makes a man feels like he got played in public, even if nobody knows, my friend. So you try to find the missing pieces so you can feel like a man again. However, my friend, understand this. Some men don't get destroyed by the affair. They get destroyed by the hunt, my friend. The hunt for missing pieces. The hunt for the perfect explanation. The hunt for one more answer. So I'm going to help you, my friend. I'm going to tell you the hidden truth behind her affair and what usually happens under the surface, my friend. I want you to pay attention. And then I'm going to give you one move that stops your mind from living there. Here is the deep reframe for this whole entire video. You think the hidden truth will bring you peace, but peace doesn't come from knowing everything. Peace comes from knowing what's true and then living by a standard, my friend, because you may never get every detail. You may never get full honesty. You may never get a clean confession, but you can still rebuild, my friend. You can still regain control. You can still become dangerous in a good way. Strong, calm, discipline, my friend. So I'm going to give you the hidden truth, my friend, right now. Not to turn you into a private investigator. No, we don't want that crap. But to free you from the trap, my friend. So let's pull back the curtain right now. Most men think the betrayal started when she slept with him. No. Understand that. A lot of times, the first betrayal was the secret. The private conversation, my friend. That deleted message. That don't worry about it energy. The part where she started protecting a connection that wasn't you. And brother, I'm going to say this clean, my friend. A woman doesn't wake up one day and fall into an affair. She usually steps into secrecy first. And secrecy is not a mistake. Secrecy is permission. Understand? That's why it hurts so much, because you weren't just cheated on. You were shut out. Understand that. You were living with someone who had a second world. Here's the hidden truth. The affair was the fire. The secrecy was the gasoline. Hidden truth number 2. You're asking, how did this happen? A lot of times it happened like this. One message that should have been shut down, but it wasn't. One boundary that should have been respected, but it wasn't. One moment that should have been confessed, but it wasn't. And then it turns into a pattern. Brother, I want you to hear me. People don't trip and fall into betrayal. They make a series of choices and they call it confusing. That's a hidden truth behind many affairs. It's not one big decision. It's 100 small ones. Understand, and small betrayal don't feel small when you find out. Hidden truth number 3. This one is hard. However, my friend, you need to hear it. Most cheaters don't see themselves as the villain. They build a private story in their head where what they're doing, it makes sense to them. And in that story, one of these things is usually true. She is the victim. You are the problem. The affair is justified. She deserves happiness. She was lonely. She needed to feel alive again. And I'm not saying relationships don't have issues, but here's the hidden truth, my friend. That private story is what gives her permission. And this is why arguments with her after discovery go nowhere, my friend, because you're talking facts and she defending the story that she told herself. Hidden truth. You're not just fighting an affair. You're fighting that narrative that excused it. Hidden truth number 4. A lot of men get stuck right here. Why him? Let me free you, my friend. The other man is often not a prize. He's an opportunity. Understand, he's the nearest open door. He's the one who was close enough, bold enough, selfish enough, and had no respect for another man home. And I want you to listen to me clear, my friend. A man who sleeps with a married woman is not a man you measure yourself against. He is not a trophy, my friend. He is a man with no code. Understand? So don't let a codeless man become your mirror, my friend. Here's the hidden truth right now. The affair partner is often just the easiest escape, not the best option. Hidden truth number 5. You want one clean reason, but real life doesn't give clean reasons. Sometimes it's lust. Sometimes it's attention. Sometimes it's anger. Sometimes it's ego. Sometimes it's boredom. Sometimes it's revenge. Sometimes it's just selfishness, my friend. And I'm going to say this like a big brother, my friend. I want you to catch. You can always improve as a man. Always. We all can. But you are not going to carry the weight of her decision like it defines your worth. Because if you make her affair your value report card, my friend, you will spend your life trying to earn back a value you never lost. Hidden truth, my friend. Her reason can be messy. Your worth is not. Understand that. Let me give you a piece of my story right here, my friend, so that you will understand where I am coming from. My wife cheated on me with my best friend / business partner. a person who I had close to my heart. When I found out, my mind did exactly what yours is doing right now. It started living everything. Remember those screens I was talking about earlier? All those screens was playing. I wanted every detail. I wanted to know what was real, what was fake. I wanted to know it all. And then, my friend, I saw them together in public one day, and brother, that moment, I almost threw my whole life away. Not because that I'm crazy. No, it ain't that, my friend, because that kind of pain can make a man feel like he needs to prove something. Understand? And that's why I'm telling you this, my friend. Chasing the hidden truth the wrong way can turn you into someone you don't even recognize. My turning point wasn't getting answers from her. No, my turning point was a decision, my friend. I will not become a man that my children can't respect. That decision right there, that saved me, my friend. That saved me. Hidden truth number 6. Here's a hidden truth behind what you are experiencing. After betrayal, your brain doesn't act normal. It acts like it's trying to protect you. So you become alert, my friend. You start to notice everything. Tone changes, phone placement, schedule shift, energy changes, and your mind starts running scenarios. That's not weakness. That's your brain trying to prevent you from being blindsided again. But here's the danger. If you live in that mode too long, you will build a life where you're always on guard, my friend. And a man can't rebuild confidence where he's always in threat mode. Understand that. Here's the hidden truth. You're not addicted to drama. You're addicted to feeling safe again, my friend. Hidden truth 7. This is where men get stuck. You think, my friend, if I just know everything, I can finally relax. But many times, more details don't bring peace. They bring images. They bring mental footage. And mental footage, my friend, is what keeps you up at night. Here is the hidden truth, my friend. You're not addicted to truth. You're addicted to relief. And relief will not come from more information. Understand that relief comes from control, from standards, from leadership over your own mind. Understand that. Hidden truth number 8. Let me say what most men can't say. What hurt you most wasn't just the act. It was the disrespect, the lying, the smiling in your face, my friend, the acting normal while you were being played. Oh my gosh, I know that pissed me off because that disrespect, it attacks your identity. It makes us men feel small, replaceable, stupid, and a man will do dangerous things when his identity feels attacked. So I want you to hear me, my friend, right now. Don't let disrespect bait you into destruction. Understand, the betrayal was real, but you choosing to crash out will be a second betrayal against yourself, my friend. That's not weakness. That's you choosing life and freedom, my friend. Let me add a little faith, just a little to this video. Affairs live in the dark. They grow in secrecy. And one of the reasons the pain feels like it's eating you alive is because darkness messes with your mind. But God doesn't build men in darkness. He builds men in truth. And sometimes God doesn't give you the full story. He gives you the next step though. However, that next step, I learned that at my lowest, my friend, around 2 a.m., broken, crying, I felt God speak to my heart, saying these words: how long are you going to stay down there looking for someone to save you? Your children need you. You need you. That wasn't religion, my friend. That was leadership. Before I end this video, my friend, I want to take you to my computer screen because I don't want you to leave this video just with motivation alone. I want you to leave with direction. So let's go to my computer screen. This is the After Her Affair field guide. And I'm saying this as a man who understands what it feels like to be hijacked by rage, panic, obsession, like you're one moment away from doing something you'll regret. Look at this. If she cheated and your mind's on fire, here's the 7-day playbook that helps betrayed men stop the spiral, sleep again, and regain control without losing their dignity or their children, my friend. I am going to scroll down so you can see some testimonials of men who had taken advantage of this field guide and what they had to say. My man James said, I was spiraling bad. Found this on a Thursday night. By Monday, I felt like I had my balls back. No joke. My man Mike said, Ty gets it. This ain't therapy, it's a blueprint. I slept through the night for the first time in months. My friend, if you are ready to gain control, if you're tired of the sleepless nights and you're ready to become the best version of yourself, this is not therapy talk. I don't do therapy talk. That don't help us men right now. You need real guidance, real talk, no fluff that's going to help you become the best version of yourself. Go grab After Her Affair field guide for only $9.97, my friend. I am looking forward to working with you and helping you become the best version of yourself. Click the link in the description and grab this now. Click the link in the description and go grab After Her Affair. It's going to give you some insight. Subscribe to the channel, my friend, because you don't just need one video. You need a place where truth keeps pulling you back to yourself. This channel is the rebuild room, my friend. So subscribe right now and stay connected. Also, leave a comment below. Your comment, my friend, it may help a man from quitting tonight. So type the comment, I'm rebuilding right now. Leave that comment below so another man can see your comment. Until then, I want you to keep showing up. Keep choosing you because you are unbreakable. I will see you in the next video.